I'm going to show you how to take a lesson plan and differentiate it using Canvas. Canvas is a ChatGPT interface where you can partner with ChatGPT to edit, update, and refine content in real time. Canvas gives you more control, offering shortcuts for editing, debugging, and adjusting text. Let's see how it works. So I actually already created a lesson plan using ChatGPT, so I'll walk you through that first. So I'm going over here to my chat history and opening up this lesson plan. So I asked ChatGPT to help me draft a 1-week lesson plan for 6th graders who are learning about Mesopotamia. I gave it some parameters. The content should span 5 days, no more than 45 minutes per day. And then I also attached the 2021 Minnesota K-12 academic standards for social studies. By attaching this, I'm giving ChatGPT a reference material to ensure that it's aligned to my state standards. So this output looks pretty good. Every day has an objective, lecture topics, a group activity, discussion, and the standards that it's aligned to. But one thing this lesson plan is missing is accommodations for students in my classroom who have IEPs. So I'm going to work with ChatGPT to create these accommodations in this lesson plan. So I'm going to start by just copying this lesson plan. I'm going to start a new chat. And I'm going to go to my tools and I'm going to open Canvas. And I'm going to ask ChatGPT, modify the following lesson plan to incorporate accommodations for my IEP students. These include extra time on assignments, movement breaks, and the use of assistive technology. And then I'm going to paste the lesson plan that I've already created. So you'll see that this actually opens up a new window. So the lesson plan is over here generating on the right, and then the chat history moves over here to the left. So I'm going to wait for that to load. Now, if I scroll down, I can actually see that ChatGPT has added in accommodations to each part of this lesson plan. So the accommodations include visuals, graphic organizers, allowing extra time, adaptive tool, sentence starters. So I can choose to incorporate any of these accommodations within my lesson plan. I can also edit it directly. So I can add in additional support. I can remove things. I can also ask ChatGPT just to modify one specific part of this lesson plan. So let's say I want to make this first day actually 2 hours. So I'm going to highlight just day 1 and ask ChatGPT, modify this day to be a 2-hour lesson instead of 45 minutes. So ChatGPT won't touch any other part of the canvas. It will only edit the part that I highlighted. And you can actually see it's thinking here if you look over at your chat. So you can see that it's modifying this, so it's adding more context and ideas for day 1, but it won't touch any of the other days, which I want to keep at 45 minutes. Another thing I can do is ask ChatGPT to make comments directly on the canvas. So maybe I don't want it to edit anything, but I do want it to make some suggestions for me. So I can ask ChatGPT to make comments directly on the canvas that suggest ways I can make this relevant in 2025, especially relating to civic engagement. So I'm going to ask it to make some comments for me. So you can see that instead of editing the text, it's creating suggestions. So I can click into the comment. I can read the suggestion, consider connecting this to modern or urban planning or migration trends. And then if I like that suggestion, I can just hit apply. And it will make that change for me. As I'm editing this, I can also revert my changes. So if I don't like the change that was just made, I can go back to a previous version, and I can also show changes. So ChatGPT can show me exactly what changes it made. Lastly, I can open up this editing bar on the right and then have ChatGPT adjust the length, adjust the reading level, add emojis, add some final polish, or suggest additional edits. If I want to make large scale edits, I can also continue using the chat window and have ChatGPT regenerate the document. So as you can see, Canvas is a great way to provide a more collaborative experience when you're writing or editing text.